Hey everybody, it's Christina from Creations with Christina, and today I thought I would just do a little product review. I just got in the mail these Amy Tangerine stitch and, what are they called, embroidery stencil kits, and I got the two that are currently available. This one is called Capture, and it has a whole bunch of shapes, and this one is called Inspired, and it has alphabets. So let me just show you quickly what comes in one of the kits. It comes with your foam mat, and also has some floss. There's 3 different kinds of floss, and it looks like there's a needle with each of the floss, so that's nice. And then it has your piercing tool, so it has those. For the Capture set, it comes with 2 different stencils, and the 2 stencils have images on them that you can do. There's like a love sentiment, there's an arrow, there's a couple of arrows actually. There's a number 2, the sun, there's a leaf, or a feather rather, the and symbol, or the speech, or a speech bubble. There's a vintage camera on here, so there's lots of different things you could do, or different images with that one. And like I said, it came with 3 different types of thread, along with the piercing tool and the mat. So it was a pretty good deal for $9.99, I think it is. And then I got the ABCs, and this one of course comes with thread, and it has the same color threads. It has the piercing tool and a mat. I think that was honestly, I think it would have been better if they had one starter kit, but then you could just buy the stencils. I think that probably would have been a better way to go, than, because they make any more of these. How many of these mats do you really need? So, but anyway, this is the alphabet, and then it also has a couple, you know, has a heart shape down the bottom and stuff like, in the geotag and stuff like that. So those are the 2 sets that are currently out. And what I'm going to do now is I've never tried it. This is going to be my first time trying these. So I have a couple pieces of cardstock out, and then I'm just going to get the little piercing tool. And let's see, let's do a simple, let's just go with the A. So each of the letters have holes in them, and there is a little, there's a little clear tube over the piercing tool that's very hard to get off. Alright, there is a little clear tube over the top of this, and it's very hard to get off, and you do have to take it off to get the needle to go in. So I went ahead and got that turned off, and what you do is you just go through and poke all of the holes, and then you'll take your thread. So I'll just use this pink one, and it comes with the needle for each thread. Alright, so I went ahead and put the thread onto my needle, and now what I'm going to do is just from the back, I'll start doing my stitching. And I'll grab a piece of washi tape, and I'll just stick that down. And then I'll go ahead and start doing my stitching. So you're going to have to do a little bit of back stitching here. I think I'll go up to the top. You have to think about where you want all your stuff to go. Alright, so really that's all you have to do. It's very easy. Reminds me of a little bit of cross stitching. So I'm just going to tie down that, or tape down that string. So I used to do cross stitching a long time ago, and one of the things that you do with cross stitching is you peel apart the thread. So I just wanted to see what the difference is with those 2, using less mounts of thread. So let me just punch out this letter A again. Take another piece of the thread. And you can separate the thread. So I'm gonna, I think I have like one or two strands. I have 2 strands. So I'm just going to separate them. Alright, so actually this is 3 strands because there's 6 strands. When you pull this apart, you actually have 6 smaller pieces. So this one actually has 3 of those pieces on there. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we'll go ahead and see what, you know, if it looks any different. It's going to look less bold, I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and tape that end down, and we'll start doing our stitching. Alright. So this is the one with the full pieces of strand, and this one right here are the 3 strands. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down on the back. And then I wanted to test out, now you could buy, I mean it comes with 3 different colors, but you can buy that kind of floss. It's called DMC floss. You can get it at AC Moore, Michaels, and Joann's. They have it in the sewing and stitching area, and I thought I would try. I have tons of this crochet thread. I wanted to see, let me do a different color. I'm going to do this color. I have 3 different colors. I have a teal, red, and a ecru color. So I thought I would try this, and just to see really how that works. So we'll do this A again. Okay, I really like the floss stitching. I did test out the crochet and the thread, and I don't like the way it comes out. If you could see, you can kind of see the way things pass over and under, and you don't really notice it as much. This is the one that has the full strands, and this is the one where I broke the strand apart and have 3 individual strands to do the stitching. And I really like this one best. At least that's my personal opinion. If you like the thicker one, you know, you can go with the whole thing. But it also saves you get to use, you know, save more of your floss. And then, like I said, you can also buy these at, this kind of floss at AC Moore and Michaels. I went ahead and also did a couple other samples. I did the little, the love. And then I did the flower and the arrow. So all in all, I really like this this little collection kit. And if you get a chance, check it out. I did make this one. Oh, and I should point this out because I didn't point it out before. This one, lots of washi tape along the back, but I had a couple strands left over from the other ones I tested, and I just tried to use those up first. One thing to note, and let me give you one that you can really see better. They have the guides so you can see where your stitch lines go, and that came in handy when I was doing that flower, because the leaves, I had a hard time telling from the holes where the leaves, the string needed to go for the leaves. So I really enjoyed this set, and I'll put a link to where you can purchase, a couple different places where you can purchase these over on my blog. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys next time.